All right, it's one after. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Jerry Givens. We'll begin by getting centered. So just sit comfortably, however that looks for you right now. And we'll just spend a few moments turning off our awareness of the outside world and tune into what's ever going on in here. All right. So sitting comfortably, relax your shoulders down the back, and take a deep breath in and out. Letting yourself arrive in this moment. No more movements, no more trying to think about anything or get anything done. Just being here, feeling your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair, the current quality of your body, state of your body. Aware of your current energetic state, and how your mind is doing today as well. Maybe it feels frantic, maybe sluggish, maybe calm. Perhaps several of those at the same time somehow, and that's okay too. Just awareness of your system, just as it is in this moment. And notice the movement of your body as you breathe, feeling a sense of expansion on inhale, a sense of contraction or relaxing on exhale. Aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale. And we'll just spend a few more rounds of breath being aware of the breath, just helping to ground your mind into the body, into the present moment. Beautiful. And then take a deeper, fuller breath, please. And allow your eyes to open, bringing yourself back to the space around you. Good. All right. So go ahead and slide to the edge of your chair and have your feet and knees about shoulder width or a little bit further apart. So shoulders about here, my knees are just outside of that. The heel is stacking underneath the knee and the toes are pointing out to the side about 45 degrees. So if you lean from side to side, you don't fall over. So give that a check real quick, make sure it's true for you. And then once you are there, we actually are just going to begin to lean from side to side. But you want to make sure that your hips, both of them, stay grounded onto the chair. It's tempting to want to lift a hip as you lean from side to side, but really try to keep the core grounded. Okay? So sitting tall, go ahead and lean to one side, and then come back up and lean to the other side. And then just keep going from side to side here. Again, keeping the hips grounded. An analogy that's sometimes used for this practice is a blade of grass blowing in the wind. And that's your spine. Just a blade of grass blowing in the wind from side to side, feeling it loose, or at least loosening up. And your neck is a part of the spine here. So it's okay to allow the head to kind of move with you. Now, if that feels uncomfortable at all, it's okay to try to keep the neck more steady. Just keep going from side to side for a little bit longer, loosening up, waking up the spine, all the muscles around the spine. Again, reminding you that lower abdomen staying engaged so that the hips stay grounded. Going for just a few more times. 3, 2, and 1. Zip on up to a tall spine. And feel, starting to wake up a little bit. And we've moved the spine from side to side. Now we need to move forward and back a few times, kind of like a snake. So I'm going to turn sideways, but you can keep facing forward. The feet stay where they are at. And with an exhale, you're going to fold forward. Then inhale, you're going to think about rolling up the spine a single vertebrae at a time until the spine sits tall. Then you'll fold forward again, and then you'll inhale, roll up. So just go ahead and join me. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rolling on up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rolling on up. Just keep going, only folding as far forward as you can comfortably. Creating mobility in the spine in this forward and up direction. Folding, rolling up. Folding, rolling up. A few more times. Last one, folding, and then rolling up to a tall spine. Stop for a moment. Feel. And then we're going to do it one more time, but in the other direction. So you can watch me for a couple rounds if you want to. With your exhale, you're going to drop your chin and roll downward. And then you're going to scoop the heart forward and then sit back up with a flat spine. So it's exhale, rolling down, and inhale, sitting back up. All right, go ahead and join me. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, sitting up. Keep going. Rolling down, exhale. Nice strong back as you come up, inhale. And we'll go for just a few more movements. Good. Last one, roll down, exhale. Inhale, sit back up and stay. Feel sensation. Good. Bringing awareness on back. All right, so we've moved the spine side to side, forward and up. Now we got to twist it. So a lot going on here for this, this part of the body. So go ahead and take your left hand over to the outside of your right thigh. Now, if that feels like that's too far for you, you can bring your knees closer together. But if you want to, keep them where they're at. Your right hand is going to come onto the chair cushion next to you or the chair back behind you. Once you've made both connections, sit up nice and tall, inhale. And then exhale, roll the right shoulder back and look behind you, twist, twist, twist. We're going to stay here for just a few rounds of breath, continuing to roll the right shoulder back and think about grounding your left hip bone to the chair here and breathe. One more breath here, twist. And inhale, unwind. Good. Let's go in the other direction when you're ready. So taking your right hand to the outside of your left thigh, or again, if that's too far for you, you can bring the knees closer together, bring that a little bit closer back to you. And the left hand comes onto the cushion or the chair back behind you. Sit up nice and tall, deep breath in. And then exhale, roll the left shoulder back, twist, 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 looking behind you. And staying in the twist for 4 to 5 breaths. Just feeling this rotation in the spine. One more breath here. And then inhale, carefully unwind to center. Good. So for our next exercise, we're going to keep the knees and feet about shoulder width or a little bit further apart. And so I'm going to give you some options for this one, depending on how hard you want to go today. The first position for your hands could be hands on your hips, keeping your spine elongated. The second position for your hands and arms could be cactus arms. The arms come straight out of the shoulders and you bend the elbows. The most challenging, likely, is going to be arms straight up. All right. And you're welcome to switch which variation you're doing. Now, what we'll actually be doing is we're going to turn the navel toward a knee and fold in that direction. Okay. And we're going to go in and out about 5 times, and we'll switch sides, and we're going to string it together into a nice flow. All right. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Turn your navel towards your left knee in this case, and then bring your hands into one of the 3 positions. All right. Now keep your right hip grounding onto the chair. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, go ahead and fold over that left thigh. Then inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold over the left thigh. Inhale, come back up, only folding as far as you can comfortably. Exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, back up. Twice more. Then exhale, fold to the left. Then inhale, come up, unwind, and release your arms for a moment. Good. Now we're going to see what that feels like doing it on the other side. So go ahead and turn your navel toward the right knee. The left hip stays grounded this time. Bring your hands into one of these positions. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, fold over the right thigh. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Keep that left hip grounded. Exhale. Inhale, twice more. Good. Coming up this time, unwind and release. So we're going to do that all again, but we're going to put it together into a kind of a sequence. So you can watch me do a round or 2 first if you'd like to. But I'm going to start by sitting nice and tall and bring my hands into one of the positions that we have already experienced. I'm going to take a deep breath in, and then I'm going to turn the navel toward the left knee. Exhale, fold that way. Inhale, sit back up, unwind, keep the arms in position, fold straight forward. Inhale, come back up, turn the navel to the right, exhale over the right thigh. Inhale, back up, unwind, and fold forward. Please join me if you haven't already. Exhale over the left thigh and back up. Exhale forward and up. Exhale right thigh and up. Straight forward and lift. Left thigh and lift. Straight forward and lift. Right side and lift. Straight forward and lift. One more time through it. Exhale to the left. Inhale up, forward and up. Right thigh and up. One more time forward just to create some symmetry. Then inhale, sit all the way up. and release the hands. Whew. Feel sensation, maybe in the core, maybe in the back, maybe in the shoulders, or somewhere else, but just be aware of whatever that is for you. Beautiful. So we're going to keep the knees in the position that they're in now, nice and wide apart. And you're going to bring your hands on top of your knees or thighs or just above the knees a little bit. And I have my fingertips pointing inward to start because this creates a hinge at the elbows to help control how far forward that I'm folding. Okay. And so when I fold forward this next time, I'm going to begin to swing my body from side to side. And you can do it in a kind of a more rhythmic, controlled way. If you want to make it more expressive, the head can move with you. And we're just going to keep swinging from side to side. There's really no wrong way to do this. Just keep swinging from side to side in whatever intuitive or organic feeling or movement comes to you. All right? Don't overthink it. So hands on the thighs, go ahead and fold down and just start to move the spine from side to side. It's like we're trying to shake off some tension along the spinal column. Do remember to breathe as you move side to side. This could be a big movement, it could be a smaller one. Just try to keep the hips grounded if you can. From side to side. One for just a little bit longer. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and zip up to a tall spine. Close the eyes if you want to and just feel sensation for a moment. Feeling the body steady, feeling the body calm. And then with your hands still on your thighs, just go ahead and fold forward, going as far as you can comfortably. And at that furthest point, allow your chin to drop in towards your throat so the head is just hanging heavy. You don't need to do anything with the head here. Just let the natural weight of the head create tractioning along the neck. Breathe. All right. With your inhale, sit back up. Good. So doing just a few more exercises, I'll have you bring your feet closer together now, knees and feet about hip width apart. And I'll have you slide about halfway back on your chair. Still sitting tall though, right? So you're going to take your left hand and you're going to reach down and hold on to the chair cushion or the whatever mechanic is holding the cushion to the chair here. You're going to hold on to that piece and just get like a nice firm hold there. Once you have that hold, you're going to lean your body to the right. And you'll feel the arm kind of traction out of the shoulder joint. And as the right ear drops towards your right shoulder, you'll feel it stretch along the side of the neck. You could even turn your chin towards your right collarbone. And just take some deep breaths here. And if it feels like it's too much, don't lean as far. Just back out a bit. Good. And then go ahead and sit back up. Now it feels like you're really imbalanced, but hopefully that left side feels pretty good right now. And we'll practice that same thing on the other side. So right hand comes down and makes connection somewhere around the chair cushion itself. Nice firm hold here. And then go ahead and lean the body to the left. Left ear coming toward the left shoulder. Feeling the right arm traction out of the right shoulder joint. Feeling the length on the right side of your neck. And again, your chin could turn down toward the left collarbone if you'd like. It's really wherever you're feeling a stretch that feels good for you. So it might look different than what I'm doing. And again, if you feel like this is just too much, don't lean as far. Just back out a bit. And of course, we're breathing. So breathe. All right. And then carefully come back up and release the grip with the right hand and just feel sensation. I love that one. My neck feels so long. Good. So sitting nice and tall, you can slide forward a little bit if you want to. I'm going to have you roll the shoulders down the back and turn the chest to look toward the ceiling. And if you need to here, you can shrug your shoulders upward a bit to create a shelf for the head. And just feel the heart open here, the chest opening up, and take deep breaths into that space. Good. And then shrug the shoulders up, help the head up. And then roll the shoulders forward, look down at your lap, the upper back rounding. Feeling the shoulder blades separate at your upper back. Take some deep breaths into that space. Good. And then with an inhale, bring the spine up to neutral. All right, a couple more practices. Now, if you take your left arm across the outside of the right thigh again, right hand can come onto the chair or the chair back, sit up nice and tall. And then with your next exhale, twist, rolling the right shoulder back. Good. Now, keeping the right shoulder rolling back as far as you can, turn your chin forward to look over your left shoulder. Looking as far to the left as your right shoulder twists back behind you. Good. And then look behind you. And then with the whole spine unwind. And then we'll do the other side when you're ready. So bringing the right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left hand onto the chair, somewhere to the left of you, the cushion or the back. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, roll the left shoulder back again. Twist, twist, twist. And then keeping that left shoulder guiding back behind you, turn your chin forward to look over your right shoulder as far to the right as you can manage. Good. Looking behind you. Inhale, unwind the spine. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold over your thighs. The hands can stay on the thighs if you'd like to, or they could hang to the floor. Let your head drop. Breathe here. And with your next inhale, carefully sit back up. All right. Good job. We'll spend the last few minutes we have, of course, in meditation. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and sit comfortably, however that works for you. And feel your body relax, settling into the chair, your feet on the floor. And just tune in to sensation from this practice. Where do you feel whatever it is that you're feeling? And as you're feeling into that, feel your breath moving in the body again. Just keeping yourself as present as possible. So when the mind wanders into the future, the past, or some fantasy, you just kind of wrangle it back in to this moment, this body, this breath, this life. And to help the mind stay a bit more grounded, we can even the breath out. So by that I mean making the length of your inhale and exhale the same. And you can achieve that by counting the breath, inhaling for a certain number of counts and exhaling for an equal number of counts. And a count is whatever you use for internal measurement. It could be an estimated second or the sound of a word or syllable. Inhaling for a certain number of counts, exhaling for an equal number of counts. Feeling the breath even out here. This even breath helping to regulate your nervous system, calming the mind and body, and bringing your system into balance, into harmony. The goal of yoga to calm the mind, to steady the system. And with your next even exhale, you can let go of the technique. And then when you're ready, take a deeper, fuller breath and bring the palms together in front of you, rubbing them together, creating heat between them. And take the heated palms over your eyes, gently brushing over the top of your head and down your neck, bringing yourself back to the space around you.